Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today it's a discussion time. No, what's it? A think piece. Let's talk about this, right? Because we're in this thing, beginning of a year, 2023. I think we've all had enough of brands, influencers. Yes, I'm an influencer, but I can say we've had enough. What else have we had enough of? James Corden. We've all had enough. I wanted to talk about things that brands just need to stop doing in order to sell their products to us in 2023. We are all wise. We are all capable of seeing through marketing tactics and other tactics and things and stuff, and I think we should talk about it. Most of these are my feelings, but I did also ask over my Discord what people didn't like, and the ones that I agree with I want to touch on also. Do consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, just take 1 second to click that like, and yeah, follow me on TikTok. Wait, do I ask that still? For now, follow me on TikTok for now, and follow me on Twitch if you like The Sims. I play The Sims. The first thing we need to talk about going into 2023 is the term clean. Clean beauty, clean makeup, clean artistry is something that I don't think we are no longer falling for. There are some people that love that term clean. I only eat clean. I only wear clean. I only clean my house clean. And there's a lot of misinformation behind the term clean. The term clean has no meaning. There is no meaning to the term clean when it comes to labeling your brand as such. Clean is down to your interpretation. And I brought this up when we were talking about House Labs, which, by the way, love the brand House Labs. I think they have some incredible products, and I choose to use them often, but they have this phrase, clean artistry, which I don't like because it doesn't mean anything. And then people's kind of reply to that was like, yeah, but they explain what they mean by clean. But by saying what they mean by clean, further goes to show that there is no exact meaning for clean. People can make up what they want. It could mean that, you know, they pack their packages around spinach and vegetables, clean packaging. They don't need to justify or explain what they mean by clean. There is no set meaning for it. So when people are like, can you recommend some clean thing? I can, but it doesn't mean anything. I can recommend clean makeup brands, clean skincare brands, but it means absolutely nothing. So please don't be dragged in by that clean lifestyle when it comes to makeup and beauty, because it really doesn't mean anything. Which then brings us on to fear-mongering. Fear-mongering has been going on, it happens with everything. Politics. Why do I keep doing these lists? But there's a lot of it in skincare and a lot of it in makeup. Now, people will say things like parabens, fragrance, people fearmonger around fragrance, people fearmonger around all this stuff. One, there's still preservatives in your products. Every single product you have has a preservative in it. In terms of makeup and things like that, it has to, otherwise you'll have it for a week and it will smell and tastes like crap. But it kind of goes alongside the clean movement, where it's kind of like no nasties, no additives, no preservative. Wait, that's food. No, you know, all this stuff. And it's like, there's no reason to be scared of these things. There's no reason to be, you know, or all natural ingredients. There are man-made versions of natural ingredients that have been made to have control so it doesn't damage you, it doesn't damage your skin, it doesn't, you know, they're perfectly safe. But there's this fear-mongering thing that man-made things are bad for you, that they're gonna ruin your skin, that it's gonna clog your pores, that it's gonna, you know, do all this stuff. Even like products that stain the skin, some people are like, oh, it's really terrible. It's annoying, yeah, it's annoying. But, you know, it's not the worst thing that can happen. Brands want to kind of like have you in their safe space. Oh, what's happened to my lips? I've got nothing on my lips. There's some brands out there that are creating like a false safe space in their brand, you know what I mean? And by creating this full safe space, they're putting fear in you that other brands are either lying to you or trying to get you to, you know, use something that's gonna eventually make your skin peel off or your face fall out or your tongue swell in your mouth. And of course there are brands out there that are absolutely terrible, like that Trisha Paytas skincare, for example, that, you know, shouldn't be on the market. that is burning your skin and it is doing whatever, allegedly. But at the same time, you know, use common sense and yeah. Let's move on to petty, right? This is something that I don't like. And this doesn't mean anything. It's not like any, I don't know. I really like creativity. Being an artistic person whose career started in editorial, in fashion, in makeup, I really love creative experiences. And I love, you know, creative products, and I like to buy creative things and all this stuff. So when I see, I'm getting a bit bored of the people standing in a group of people holding the product, and there's one person here, one person here, one person here, one person here, maybe one person middle on it, or like, it's really fucking boring. I miss the days where makeup brands used to do really experimental or really like artistic or just interesting advertisements. We are in this stage where a lot of brands are incredibly, amazingly inclusive, and they have like, you know, different types of people, all genders, all races, all kind of people we see in our everyday lives. There's no reason why you can't have a diverse brand and create something really artistic rather than just having them stand in a group, you know. Like it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Real skin texture, right? For example. But why can't we have that in a really amazing editorial image? And yes, budget, and yes, this, but I mean, green screen, you know? Artists, people, things. Like, it's a really petty thing for me, but I'm so bored of just seeing groups of people smiling and holding something. Like, how does that, like, if I wanted to have a photo shoot for a brand, right? Say it was my own brand, I would want to express the feeling of that brand in my images. Standing against a plain backdrop, smiling in a group of 4, I don't get what your brand is. You know, I don't know. That is really petty, but I'm just kind of bored of it. And a lot of people do it, and it's just kind of like, oh yeah, everyone's together and it's fun. Okay, now it's another really petty thing. I'm laughing because it's so stupid. But we have this thing at the moment, right? Of everyone releasing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff brands are releasing. And I feel like if you're gonna add onto your brand, if you must release something, I like releases. I wish some brands would go slower, but I do like new makeup. I wish people would think about it a little bit more and think, if the things we're releasing, are they needed? Are they new? And what I'm gonna lead that into is accessories. People releasing eyelash curlers and sharpeners, or people making something a part of their brand that everybody has, you know, disposable cotton pads. Like everyone's doing them. We're trying to be like earthy and keep, you know, everything down to a minimum. So why are we building on top of basic accessories that everyone probably already has? Everyone's gonna go out and buy cheap anyway because they don't need, you know, that particular sharpener for your pencil. They can buy a bigger one, or they can buy a small one, or they can pull out the one in the bottom of their pencil and it's fine. But I just don't see the point in accessories like that, be really basic ones being released anymore. You know, let Tweezerman do it. Let them, Tweezerman? Is that a brand? If I'm gonna have, and I always think about, like, what would I do if I had a brand and they were like, you need to, you know, let's do a lash curler. I'll be like, why? Because you can literally go to like Dollar Tree or Poundland and buy a lash curler that's gonna do pretty much the same thing. Let's be real. I've never used a lash curler. That might be a lie. Or I've never been completely blown away by a lash curler and thought, wow, this is some next level a lash curler. It's always done the same kind of thing. So I just feel like that's not really necessary to do. So when I get packages from brands and it's like, oh yeah, and here's a pencil sharpener, I'm like, okay, great, let me add it. Let me add it to my cave of pencil sharpeners, you know? Now, this is one that was actually quite popular in terms of something people don't like from brands, and that is brands referring to their customers as babe or hun. This one really gets me. This one really, it really irritates me. I know they're trying to be like friendly and your best friend, but also there's a level of professionalism that I still think needs to be intact. So when I get a message from a brand that's like, hey babe, it's like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Imagine going just to like a regular store, right? And you're at like a grocery store and you're checking out your food. And a person behind the cash desk is like, hey babe, check out our deals here, hun. You'd be like, who the fuck are you? Who talks like that to a stranger? Like, I get it as a term of endearment to like a friend, a colleague, or something like that. Or maybe you're just that kind of person that, you know, you work in customer service and you're like, hey babe, you know, which is cute, which is nice. But in a newsletter or in a promotional offer or even in like a business offer, babe and hun just doesn't work for me. And you know what as well, there's something really strange, and I think I've said this before, about someone younger than you calling you hun. It just gives me cringe a bit. It's just, I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna be our last one. And this is something that happens a lot. And I think I've touched on it very lightly before, but brands deciding that they have gone viral themselves. They haven't given the power to the influencers or the consumer, and you know, they've made it gone viral. The brand is like, oh, and you viral something. How is it new today and viral? Tell me. How is it, how are you sending over the brief and being like, we want you to try our viral powder released next week? When did it go viral then if it hasn't been released yet? And then people are like, oh, viral something. It's a very good and effective marketing technique at the moment to say something has gone viral, because people then want to buy it, so their content in turn goes viral when actually that product hasn't gone viral. So brands are very much aware of what they're doing when it says it's gone viral, but please don't. If a brand is saying one of their products has gone viral, right? And you are, let's say, on the beauty side of TikTok or Shorts or YouTube or Reels, and you haven't seen that product, it has not gone viral. If a product goes viral on TikTok, you will know about it because you will see it everywhere. If a brand is like, this has gone viral and you haven't seen it, or maybe you don't see it for the next 3-4 days, it hasn't gone viral. Don't buy into that instant, you know, need to want to buy something viral, because it isn't. And even some influencers as well, remember in briefs when they're given a job, it says, mention that this has gone viral. Just double check. If you don't see it anymore, it hasn't gone viral. Well, okay, that was some really petty things. Let me know below if there's anything that annoys you when it comes to brands trying to sell you stuff or getting your business or whatever. I would love to know. Do consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.